Tonight, we are still awaiting word from Governor Ron DeSantis about who will be the temporary sheriff of Duval County. Sheriff Williams still holds that position until he retires next Friday. Mike Williams moved to Nassau County in March last year. That violates the city charter and means Williams vacated the office. Now, some are asking why that residency requirement is in place. News 4 Jax reporter Jim Piggott joining us live from the sheriff's office. Jim, you actually have an update on one of the candidates for sheriff.
That's right. I want to start with that. TK Waters, who many in city government are saying would possibly win a special election. That's the speculation there, though. But he announced, or his campaign is telling me today, that he's actually retiring from the sheriff's department. Now, that's not really a big surprise because then he can concentrate his efforts on this special election that's coming up. Now, to get back to Sheriff Williams right now, I've reached out to him again today. Haven't heard anything. In fact, we haven't heard from him since Monday when he talked about this entire situation. And I think it's important, as you pointed out, he is still the sheriff and will remain the sheriff until next Friday when his retirement takes effect. Now, if no temporary replacement is named, the undersheriff, Pat Ivy, he will run to the department. So that's what's happening there, but no decision has been made at this point.
Ever since we learned that Sheriff Williams no longer lives in Jacksonville, people have been wondering why it's important to do so. Like News 4 Jax insider Toe Missile, who wrote, "Actual sheriff must reside in Jax? Makes no sense." And in a later post, he said, "Jacksonville will suffer by keeping this part of the city's charter in place." But those we spoke to in downtown Jacksonville today had different views.
Do you think the sheriff of Duval County should live in Jacksonville?
I do.
Why so?
Well, I think that to be an ambassador for Jacksonville, you need to be as involved with the community as possible, and part of that is to live in the community.
I do believe if you serve and protecting your neighborhood, you should live in that neighborhood, yes, sir.
Still another insider, Larry 19, says, if the sheriff has to live in Jacksonville, why don't all other police personnel live there too? Should they not be there to protect the city just as he would? Well, today I talked to News 4 Jax political analyst Rick Mullaney about that rule. He used to be the city's lead attorney, and I asked him why this rule applies to the sheriff and not others in the department.
Why would you have a residency requirement? Typically, it's reserved for elected officials, with the thought being you should be living in the county among those people who elected you and understand the county well to serve it. Sometimes that gets expanded to certain appointed officials, but rarely does it apply to typical employees who are not elected.
The Fraternal Order of Police really hasn't said much about this whole situation with the sheriff. In a statement yesterday, they did congratulate him on his years of service and said they look forward to working with the new sheriff, whoever that should be. But I wanted to ask them today about the residency requirement for a sheriff. Is that important? But the president is not commenting.
And we're more than likely going to learn more this Monday when the city council holds a special meeting at noon to iron out details for the special election that will take place in August. The winner will finish out Sheriff Williams' term, which ends a year from this July.
I got to say, I learned one interesting fact today from Rick Mullaney. Since consolidation 50 years ago, we've only had 5 sheriffs, but because of this whole ordeal, in the next year, we could possibly have 4 new sheriffs. Well, in one way. Right now, we have Sheriff Williams. Then if there's an appointed sheriff, that would be another sheriff. During this special election to fill Williams' term, that would be 3. And then with the election in the next spring, that would be 4. And that would be something different for Jacksonville. We're live downtown near the Sheriff's Department. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.